everyone, welcome back to my Otoshi Monologues, my excuse to talk, rant, and embarrass myself in front of all of y'all. Today, I'll be reliving my adventure in Yokohama, home to a Cup Noodle Museum, a Pokémon Center, and a Ferris wheel. But first, a quick review of this Warabi Mochi from 7-Eleven. This is a super squishy mochi filled with a brown sugar syrup and covered in kinako, a soybean powder. It comes with this little toothpick in the container, and then you stab your little mochi boys onto the sticky, and nom 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 nom. It's like a gusher, but instead of fruit, it's this nice molasses and nutty flavor. The kinako gives it a taste that's sort of like peanut butter, but way less sweet. And the mochi just melts in your mouth. It just liquefies. And so, as I like to call them now, they are waturi mochi. Get it? Like, hear it, you know? Hee. Puns. Highly recommend. And speaking of things that are brown and squishy, I send you to Japanese creatures.
We stopped this program to bring you Japanese creatures. Today, we will be examining this exploded cicada. Looks like it's been squashed. What a sad life for this poor cicada. It was buried in the ground for years, only to hatch, fall out of its tree, and get squashed. What a sad existence. However, que sera sera. What will be, will be. This has been Japanese Creatures.
And now off to Yokohama. Lucky for me, this trip involved zero planning on my end. All I had to do was show up. To my knowledge, Jacqueline did most of the planning for this trip and detailed everything with links and times, and I was like, okay, sounds great. She learned about this day bus pass, where it comes with your train ticket to and from Yokohama from Shibuya, an all-day pass for the trains around Yokohama, and a food voucher, all for $25. I was impressed and excited. And then we finally made it to Yokohama, my first city by the sea.
Beach air! We love the beach!
You definitely get a different vibe compared to the places I've been so far. And then, first stop, the Cup Noodle Museum. Send me those nudes, baby! But actually, like, don't. Like, only noodles. Ah, my childhood. Side note. Am I the only one that thought it was like cup noodle, or was like, I just dumb? You know? Cup noodle just sounds wrong to me. Very bad grammar. Anywho, the museum goes really in depth about the creation of cup noodle and how the founder went through the process of making an instant noodle and discovered that by frying the noodle puck, it reconstitutes better. And then, it didn't become cup noodle until the founder man took a trip to America, and it dawned on him that he could make his product portable if he took his noodles and just shoved it in a styrofoam cup. You get to see this ramen timeline and see ramen from around the world, including my recent favorite instant ramen, this Nissin Rao Tonkotsu ramen, that I've seen at Daiso and Costco in the States, so if you ever see it, I highly recommend. You also get to see this recreated version of the founder man's ramen making kitchen. It's pretty dark in there, but I mean, it looks like any other like village kitchen. Then you hit some more interactive exhibits with more history, but I couldn't read it, so it'll remain a mystery. There was an interactive button shadow thingy, and this really cool exhibit on perspectives and shadows, which had nothing to do with ramen, but I enjoyed it. It looks like you're walking through a forest, but the image is just really well placed lights and miniature objects at the floor of the exhibit. Trippy. There's also some sculptures, and this perspective room, and this cutout, where your face becomes an egg yolk. Cute. And then it was finally time for some customized ramen. It's 300 yen for 1 cup of ramen. You buy it out of a vending machine, sanitize it and your hands, and then go on to decorate your cup. And I present to you Otoshi Men. Wow! AKA Otoshi Noodles. Design patent pending. Wow, wow, wow. What an artist. Then you take your cup over to the line to fill it up with the good stuff. You wheel in your noodles. Choose your soup base and 4 toppings. And get it sealed in plastic. And then you package it in its nice, puffy life jacket. And wear it around all day, showing off how cool you are to all the people around you, thinking to yourself, wow, this was a great day. I remember what it was like to not be this cool, with a cup noodle over my shoulder. And then it was off to lunch in Chinatown. Yep, that's right, Chinatown in Japan for some all-you-can-eat dim sum. Also known as all-you-can-eat and dim sum. Get it? Like, and then some. Credit to the random dim sum shop back in San Francisco. Remember how we have that food voucher? Well, there's a certain list of restaurants that accept this voucher, and this all-you-can-eat place was one of them. So, by my calculations, if I was gonna spend $14 on transportation anyway, I got all-you-can-eat dim sum for 11 buckaroonies. Who else feels like a winner tonight? No? Okay. But, look at this food. Nom 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 nom. I ate so much food and so much dessert. Enjoy this gross eating montage. Also, I ate 10 xiaolongbaos. There were regular steamed ones, and these really good pan-fried ones with green onion on top. I knew just from that, I basically got my money's worth. And then, the other highlight, I ate like 3 of each of these desserts. You got your fruit agar jelly, coconut tapioca, mango pudding, and almond jelly. Heck yeah! I was so pleased. Then, things only got better because we were headed for the Yokohama Pokémon Center. You see, I was ready with my Piplup sweatshirt too. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. It's the final evolved forms of all the starters. And here's the whole Kanto and Johto Pokemon collection. And it's Lucario in person. Well, in person? Is that what it is? In animal? It's the real life Lucario. I think I died and made it to heaven, y'all. If this is a dream, don't pinch me. Wait! Pinch me. Wake me up. Something is very wrong. Where's Piplup? Ugh! You gotta be freaking kidding me. Piplup. Wherefore art thou, Piplup? Legit, Piplup is the only one sold out. Dead. I'm dead. Come on. Did you really think I would just give up? No, no. Time for mission, locate all things Piplup to fill this void in my heart. And bop! Piplup backpack. And bop! Piplup magnet. And story time. So, I was about to go into line when I saw the Pokemon Center worker restocking the starter Pokemon wall. And then, my sixth sense was activated. And I spot my precious little blue penguin, trapped in one of the middle containers, suffocating. So I rushed over and said, "Sumimasen, could I get that one?" And the lady was really nice, and she pulled Piplup out for me, so, bop! Piplup! Oh, I'm getting weirder. Day saved, the world is good, and I went to go check out. When the nice cashier man starts talking to me in Japanese, and I thought I heard something about birthday, and I was like, no, it's not my birthday. Then a little later, the cashier realized that I spoke English, and then asks if I understood what he said earlier. And then I said, I think so. But then he continued to explain what he said in Japanese in English, and he said if your birthday is any time in September, then you get a 5% discount. And you can go to another worker in the store and get a whole bunch more birthday things. So I go off and get all of these fun things. Here, have a closer look. I got this birthday hat. Look at it, it's Mew. Mew. Mew, mew. They give you this pop-up card too. Ooh. Yay! I legit was having the time of my life. Then it was off to a matcha cafe. But you know, I just dropped a lot of dollars on Pokemon, so I refrained. But it still looked really good. And then City Nightlight / Ferris wheel time. It looked really pretty, but honestly, I was fine seeing it from the ground. But alas, FOMO kicked in and we all went on the Ferris wheel. Or more like we got in an hour-and-a-half line to get onto the Ferris wheel. Was it worth it? No. Not to say that it wasn't a good experience, but standing for 90 minutes after a super long day of walking was torturous. Here's our view from inside the wheel. But you're in there for maybe like 10 minutes, waiting for your 2 minutes at the top for a clear view. It's kind of fun because you can see into this hotel and see people moving around, and then you get to make up stories about what they're doing. But overall, Ferris wheel, not for me. And then to end off the day, I fell asleep on the train. But don't worry, daijoubu desu. I didn't miss my stop. And now, time for a KitKat taste test. Today we have sweet potato. This is what one package looks like. Oh. The bag smells kind of like cheesecakey, but oh. It really does smell like a roasted sweet potato. It's got a very like caramelized sugar scent to it. It just looks like white chocolate. What's new? But let's try it. Itadakimasu. Wow. I have to say this one does taste like a sweet potato. It's got kind of that like the grainy mouthfeel of a potato. You know, like the powderiness. I don't know if people think that's a good thing, but it's not false advertising. Now, if I close my eyes, still tastes pretty similar to just like a white chocolate KitKat. But if you tell me that sweet potato can taste the sweet potato, I don't know. It's got the nice sweetness of a sweet potato. That's why it's called a sweet potato. Yeah, pretty good. I think I like the chestnut one better, but would still eat this bag. And this brings me to an end of this Otoshi monologue. Thank you for coming to Yokohama with me and going to the Cup Noodle Factory and the Pokémon Center and the Ferris wheel. Honestly, A+ kind of day. Thank you if you've made it this far. I hope y'all have a good day or a good night. I don't know what time you're watching this. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all next time I do something interesting. Mata next time!